I'm Teo Nie Ching, DAP MP for Kulai. I want to talk about the bill that was tabled 2 days ago, Sexual Offences Against Children, because I think it strengthened my argument that it's time for us to ban child marriages. Okay, first of all, I would like to refer to the section 2 of the Act, which says that the bill shall apply to a child who is under the age of 18 years old. So according to this Act, and also our Child Act 2001, the definition of child is anyone below the age of 18. Okay? And then I would like to further refer to section 15 of this proposed bill, which says physical sexual assault on a child. And this section basically says that any person who, for sexual purpose, touches any part of the body of a child, or B, makes a child touch any part of the body of such person, or of any other person, or C, makes a child touch any part of child's own body, or D, does any other acts that involve physical contact with a child without sexual intercourse, commits an offence and shall, on conviction, be punished with imprisonment for a term not exceeding 20 years and shall also be liable to whipping. So 2 points I want to make it here. First of all, according to this bill, anyone below the age of 18 is considered a child, meaning we should not allow any children to get married before they attain the age of 18. Currently, Malaysian law says this: for non-Muslim, if you are under the age of 18 by above the age of 16, you can still get married if you get the consent of Menteri Besar or Chief Minister. So I would say that provision, Michelle, is a contradiction with section 15 of this proposed Sexual Offences Against Children Bill. Because under this Act, it basically says that, well, if you touch anyone, you don't need to have sexual intercourse with the children. But if you touch the children, the body of the children, or if you ask the children to touch themselves, basically that is an offence under this section 15 of the Sexual Offences Against Children Bill. Therefore, I want to ask, how can we allow this bill to be passed and without saying that there is a contradiction with the provision that says that any girls above the age of 16 can still get married with the consent of Menteri Besar and also or the Menteri Besar or the Chief Minister. That's part one. Second, I would say that previously I have already mentioned that we in Malaysia, we should not allow child marriage to happen, because child marriage means that there is statutory rape. Section 375 of the Penal Code, which says that you have any sexual intercourse with anyone below the age of 16, basically that is statutory rape, with or without their consent. So now I think my argument is strengthened also by section 15 of this new bill, because this new bill basically says that you should not touch the body of anyone below the age of 18. So to me, these two provisions in the law, Penal Code, Section 375 of Penal Code, statutory rape, and also Section 15 of this physical sexual assault on a child, both strengthen my argument that it's time for us to amend our law to make sure that we don't have child marriages in Malaysia. Otherwise, I would think that we are not addressing the elephant in the room. Okay, any questions for you? Is it clear and simple enough? Because I think that is actually pretty straightforward. 15 also doesn't mention that one person is exempted from this section after they contain the consent of the children. So basically, it's very similar to section 375 of the statutory rape penal code, because consent of the children is irrelevant under this section. Meaning that even though you can say that she consented to it, or she allowed me to touch her body, but that is still not a defense under this section. So it's similar to statutory rape. Okay? Okay, thank you. If no questions, then I will do a Mandarin version.